The regular season is over, and whether you're a region champ or the last team in, everyone is starting fresh in the playoffs. This week, the Hartselle Tigers are looking to prove that last year's run was just the beginning as they host Center Point in our playoff game of the week. After posting back-to-back perfect regular seasons, the Tigers saw their shot at another 10-0 start come to an end in Week 0 as they fell to Austin. But the team would win their next 5 games, including a thriller over Oxford, which showed head coach Brian Moore all he needed to know about his squad.
We were down 21-7 with 6 minutes left. And came back and won and went for 2 and got it to make it 22-21. And then our defense had to get stops on an SEC quarterback, in a 2-minute scenario with multiple Division I guys around him. I thought that was something that said, look, man, this team, regardless of the situation, regardless of how the game is going to fight and believe. And I think it makes a huge difference. And I think it was sort of the biggest moment for our football team and program maybe over the last 4 years.
The Tigers finished the regular season at 8-2, clinching a spot in the playoffs for the 6th consecutive year, setting up their 3rd ever meeting with the Eagles. Both of the previous games came in the playoffs, and both were wins, including their 2nd-round dub last year.
Super athletic, very well coached. Coach Bates does a great job with them, and a team that we're familiar with because we played them in the 2nd round last year. So that helps us because typically a team out of Birmingham we haven't played a lot, and so it's positive to have something to draw on. But they're going to come in expecting to win. They play in a really tough region. They play Clay and Oxford and those guys, and have seen some tough environments. So this will not shell shock their kids, but we're excited. They've got a great football team. It'll be one of the best 1st round matchups in the state.
This season, resiliency has been key for the Tigers, who at one point were playing without all 4 quarterbacks on their roster, but never gave up.
I think it's created quite a bond with this team. I think this team has an opportunity, if they play well, to go deep in the playoffs again. A lot of that has to do with overcoming those failures and overcoming those injuries and having to bounce back. I think it goes a long way, especially in November.
Now with the chance to show what they're made of, Moore says his team is ready to leave it all on the line.
Here at Hartselle, some kids will go on to play college football, but not a ton. And so this experience is everything. And so they're willing to do anything to make it the very best they can. And so we've seen a bunch of selflessness and young men growing up and playing for each other.
We'll see if Hartselle can use their home field advantage to advance on Friday night at J.P. Cain Stadium.